Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
One, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 4. Finds his man, Chase. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
11. Done.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, MT, take.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
11 MT.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. He fires one deep down the middle. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Up the sideline, past the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 30. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Butker on now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A give left side to Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Higgins makes the catch. Jukes one defender, and they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play, and it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tremaine Pratt with the play defensively. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. My side.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion,
Yellow.
we've got 3rd down.
Yellow. Easy, 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 easy. Come back.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Yellow. Hey, Finte.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have second and pretty long here.
Finte. Yellow. Outside.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 dead.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Hits him on the in route. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. A lot of mess on the move here. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow. 15, 15. Hey, color. Martin!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yellow. Easy. Hey, 57. Martin!
It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Throwing now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Return's looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11 mighty. Stop.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Bengals. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Bengals trailing on the scoreboard. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
Now Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's on the move, pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's knocked loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, rip lift. Right side.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. He'll fling it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Up and good from Blankenship. And the advantage now sits at 24.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
On point, ready?
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
A final throw before the break. Finds his man over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Wait. Right side.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Eye down these 2. Eye down these 2. Right side.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Dax Hill up for the stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's a dime look defensively from the Bengals. 3rd down.
Hey, Riplet. Come back. Right side.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. No one around. He's got space. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Offense to the line for second down.
Yellow. 43. 43.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. Touchdown, Kansas City. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
On one, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back.
A run with Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Here we go. Back.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Yellow.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Bengals football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Back.
Brown on the carry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Get set. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Stop. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. He sends this one to the end zone. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know it when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive, extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play, and it'll be first down Bengals. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. All set up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
He'll throw it yet again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Going with Brown on the ground. And his extra effort there rewarded with a solid gain. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got second and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
14. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, first and 10.
Yellow. 15. Hey, yellow. Hey, go going, go going, go going. Right side.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10 now. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Back to Pacheco here on second. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 15. 43. 43. My side.
It's Pacheco on third. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football.
On 2.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
What's your set? 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Gun. Stop. 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, take. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they
Here we
get
go.
set for 1st and 10.
Stop.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Higgins makes the catch. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Got his target, it's Higgins. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chiefs are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Yellow. What's that?
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side.